put nitrous on the car and made about 1,000 horsepower with nitrous. And I was like, man, this is awesome. Let's see what it does now. So then I went back to the drag strip and I went 9s. I went mid-9s easily. And then right around that time, unfortunately, the car went boom. And I decided to remove myself from the previous shop because they didn't know what they were doing. 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 What? What?
I was the first shop to work on the car. Oh my God, it must have been me. But yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
For anybody who's listening, you all can use my video. You all can use my video. This video here. If you're going to take out some parts and want to talk on it and use commentary, whatever, do whatever the hell you want. But if you want to listen, listen up closely.
Do I? I don't know what I'm fucking doing when I'm building a race car.
What's going on, guys? Well, this wasn't the video I was intending to making. I was actually intending on making another video while chilling today because today's my day off because there's a lot of stuff going on with this. There's a video that's supposed to be coming out today, but I'm gonna postpone till later on. It gives me time to actually go through some final edits anyway. You already know the thumbnail, you already seen the title, you already know what this is about.
You know, kind of like yours. You know, kind of like the one that made 1,000 horsepower on nitrous. Kind of like the one that ran 930s at almost 150 miles an hour. Fastest ZL1 in the entire country. The entire country on a cam-only boost and a nitrous shot. The same one that you never paid me for. You know, that one.
So as we know, we can go back a couple of years ago. This whole issue between Tarmageddon ZL1 and Diablo Film Racing. Sum everything up in one story. It was his car that was in the shop. After stuff that was going on behind the scenes, some stuff I'm not going to say. I know a lot of stuff on my end, but I'm not going to say it. For the sake being of people who I'd rather keep their identity, you know, and I'd rather keep stuff. I don't want to bring anybody else into it. But me, I had to bring on my own 2 cents. Andy, Nick, you guys have got to squash this bullshit. Seriously, you guys have got to squash this bullshit. It happened in the past, yes. Nick, I have no idea why you had brought that up. I understand that you're still pissed off. I get that. I can relate. But the thing is, I've been through in my past, I had already squashed, and now me and the guy are best friends again. Of course, you know, if you go back at some of my videos regarding about Ken, we're best friends again. I acknowledge my mistake. I know what I did wrong on my behalf and everything, etc., etc., so on. You guys have got to stop this shit. Like, this, seriously, you guys, this is how long from now? Some things of what Andy was saying, this shit's got to end. This shit has got to end because this doesn't make any sense at all. I know some of the story. I know the story from both sides, but like I said, I'm not going to say nothing, neither here nor there. But this shit's got to stop. Andy, Nick wasn't the only car that had messed up. There were several others. Well, yeah, several others. Not to mention there was a 2018 ZL1. I think a Viper had went there, and there was a couple other cars, and I seen them in other shops. Not to mention the Trailblazer SS. I seen the video on that. When Nick was saying you, well, he didn't say you, but we all know. But when he said they didn't know what they were doing,
and I decided to remove myself from the previous shop because they didn't know what they were doing.
He didn't say you didn't know what was going on. You didn't know how to work on a fucking car at all. He was saying that was for that specific build. Because you just said it yourself. And he's like, I don't know, because you stated before that this was a 200 shot of nitrous, but then you saying, right now that you didn't know. So if you didn't know that that was a 300 shot instead of a 200 shot, how would you not know?
And then right around that time, unfortunately, the car went boom. And I decided to remove myself from the previous shop because they didn't know what they were doing.
And that goes back to retrospect, what he's saying, didn't know what you were doing. Because he said the nitrous jets were different. Nick was explaining about how the nitrous jets are in certain applications. And for you to work in a shop for however long and not know the size of the jets.
They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know what they were doing.
That's part about why he said he didn't know what you were doing. How do you not know when you're working on a shop and you're buying a lot of things and you're helping people with a shop that you didn't know what you were doing? Not in general, but like as a whole, but in that particular build, you didn't know. Yes, it might have been, it was fine for a while, but I was mentioning to you in previous statements that if you go back and a lot of these videos, because I like the old videos, I watch them quite frequently. They're actually, in my opinion, everybody, I'll get to that later. In previous videos, you had made joking comments saying, oh, we could get to blow the Camaro up. We can blow the Camaro. You have said that over 10 fucking times. Over 10 times. You can go back on everybody's videos and you can say it. And you can see it. It is there. You have mentioned that over 10 times. I don't know what's going on. I'm not saying nothing, but if you joke about the same joke constantly again and again and again and again, I don't know what else to say. When it comes time for this, it's a simple error and mistake. And Andy, I was going to take my car there. I was going to take my car to DFR. I was going to take my car there. We have talking. I still have the text. I still have the messages and everything. Remember how we were going to go to do this? We were talking about the flex fuel sensor and all this. But after I seen all those cars coming back and all the drama and all that stuff, I pulled back because I was like, Plus, not to mention, I was on forums. People were coming to me and letting me know of the stuff that you've done. It is not Nick. It is not just Nick. There are a lot of other people who use cars that you've worked on, and they all came to me because I made a couple of posts like where's the good shops in Pennsylvania where I can go, and a couple of people gave me a lot of suggestions, and they also gave me a lot of places where not to go to. Yours being one of them. Every car, well, not every car, but there's been a lot of cars, like I said, about 7 or a little bit over 7 cars that came from your shop, and I've seen them in other shops. I won't mention the other shops' names, but I've seen them in other shops. Put on your big boy pants, you know, put them balls in order, put your chest out and be like, I'm sorry, I admit that I was wrong. On certain builds, I didn't, it was my first time going into this, just like how it was my first time. Did you honestly think I know what the fuck am I doing with this one? I can honestly say, half the time, I don't know. However, that's how you learn. So, you learned your lesson on that one. But the thing is, you're not trying to let go of this ego saying that you don't fuck up. Because you were sitting there saying, oh, what I did wrong, going around screaming and saying, I did wrong, what I did wrong. You're not perfect, man. You're not perfect. Neither am I. Neither is nobody in this fucking planet. Nobody's perfect. Admit your damn mistakes. That's probably why he's pissed off, because you still to this day didn't admit your mistake. And Nick, you're my friend and everything. But you also gotta let go too. Yes, there's a lot of stuff that had went wrong in the past, but you also had gotta let go too. We've had conversations and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not saying nothing to nothing. My loyalty is always 100%. I believe in loyalty over everything. But you also gotta stop too, man. Yeah, it's just all this bullshit has got to stop. And also, Andy, you can't say that it ruined yourself, because There's still cars in your shop that you just posted.
I don't know what I'm fucking doing.
So don't go around trying to play the victim and saying it ruined you when it clearly didn't, because you got like 7 cars in there. A 2017 to 2020 Z01 that I seen back there. Stop. Don't say that it ruined you. If anything, you ruined yourself by not admitting to it. And Nick, gotta let it go. I understand, like I said, I understand. I'm speaking from a past experience. I understand. But that's not how we grow. As individuals, we're supposed to learn from our mistakes and then go forth and turn every negative energy into a positive energy. 2021, we're all about positive vibes here. Nothing should be negative or anything like this. I understand that you're so upset, because I would be too, but you gotta let it go. Bitterness gets inside of you and it destroys your heart by holding on. You gotta let it go. Also, a point where DFR was actually right in.
So sad, because we had such a great thing going. The 717 crew had such an amazing freaking thing going, and somebody had to throw a wrench in it.
My channel is basically built on the 717 crew. You guys have given me a lot, and I mean a lot of inspiration. Without you guys, my channel would not even be here. Probably would have had a channel. Like I said, I did my stuff back in 2013, playing video games and doing dances and stuff like that. But essentially, my automotive YouTube wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. We all know that I represent you guys all the time. 717 crew. Oh, you see every single one of my posts. If you type in hashtag 717 crew, I bet you $500 my car would be there. Check the post out, I guarantee it. You got, like, the 717 crew was big, okay? And it was adding and adding and adding and adding. So this whole thing happened, and then I noticed people start pulling away and stuff like that. Andy, 7+ cars came back from your shop and appeared in other shops. And I have messages on that. I still have messages, but like I said, I'm not releasing nothing because I'm not putting nobody else. Let's see, the average Joe looking, that's standing on the outside looking in, and how you guys are looking. The other one's like, yeah. Squash it, kill it, that's it, kill it, and throw it away. 2021, let's go. It's time to make money together. It's time that we grow together. Let's get back what we once had. What doesn't kill you make you stronger, man. Both of you. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. So you mean to tell me you guys are that old enough and that civilized to squash the beef and come back together as a unit? Because I'm quite certain that's what it takes to become successful. And Mike, you're cool and all. And I'm gonna be real with you. Yes, if it hadn't been for you putting people on, I get it. A lot of the YouTubers, just be real. Let's be real here. The little YouTubers wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. But the reason why I don't see anybody like trying to give back to you is because, look, you're a captain of the ship. Are you a boss or are you a leader? A leader gets down with his crew. If I'm eating, my motherfucking team is eating too. My fucking team is eating too. That's what Gavin is doing. That's what Derek is doing. That's what a lot of YouTubers I see that they're doing. They're people who they grind with from the nitty gritty. They're all eating with them. Corey from Tall Guy Car Reviews. I don't like Mr. Organic. I don't like his attitude, but he's eating. You gotta get. He's like, yo, he has this many subscribers. Like, come on, like, yo, let's get Nick to 300. He's been there for so long. Let's get Nick to 300,000 subscribers, and I'll jump my Corvette. He gets to 300, you jump the Corvette. End of story. You get back to doing your business. Help people out once in a while. Yeah, I understand. Without you, they wouldn't have been there. But you further extended, and they're still in the back. And then once they get, they got other stuff that's going on, and then outlaying this, like, well, I'm not doing this and that, it's not outweighing, so I'm just gonna go back to going to work. I love you guys, but I'm gonna go back to going to work because at the end of the day, we all have individual lives that we have to live to. We all have responsibilities and stuff. Yeah, the 717 crew needs to get back together as a unit. By you, all of you, I'm talking to you guys as a whole. By you guys not doing that, you know how many of your fans are letting down? Seriously. Because every time that I don't make a video, it's in the back of my mind, I'm letting my fans down. I have a very small few, but I love each and every single one of my fans that subscribe to me. Because without them, this channel doesn't exist. So, gotta give back. You guys, I wish I could sit there and talk with you. Because I can't, and you can use this. Okay, if anybody who's, I'm gonna mention this. For anybody who's listening, you all can use my video. You all can use my video. This video here. If you're going to take out some parts and want to talk on it, use commentary, whatever. Do whatever the hell you want. But if you want to listen up closely. You can use the video. If you want to go extend what I'm saying, feel free. But you can use my video, and if you want to challenge me, quote me, whatever, I don't care. Use it. It's got to stop. And Andy, by you doing all that little stupid impressions, talking about the foot down and all that other stuff, this shows that you haven't let it go neither. If you let it go, you would have been laughed at. You wouldn't even made a video on it if you had let it go. If you're trying to show that you're the better person, you wouldn't even make a video. It's either the fact that you made a video on it. Come on, bro. It's like, you guys are probably saying, who is this fucking kid? Who is this fucking kid talking shit? Well, y'all probably talking shit if y'all watch this video. But this shit has got to fucking end. This is ridiculous. Do you see how far 717 crew was getting? Do you see that? That this is why I love the old videos more than I love the new ones. Sorry, Mike. Sorry, Nick. Sorry, all of them. Sorry, all you guys. But I'm being real here. I love the old videos more than the new ones. The new old videos had love, had passion, had compassion, had character, had friends, a bunch of friends doing dumb shit together, having fun. That's what people want to see. Why don't you want just get back to what people see instead of making your own? Everybody has lives, but it says in the United States, united we stand, divided we fall. What has happened? What has happened? Everybody has been divided. And Mike, I know it's killing you to buy and sell these new cars and stuff, to make content and stuff like that. Instead of all you guys working together, forming something like whatever happened to Third Gear episodes. This crew has got to get back together. You want to give the people what they want. Do you care about us, the little guys? What happened to... I know behind the scenes of the call-outs as well. I know, like I said, I'm keeping that stuff... let's just put it this way. I talk off the camera as well. I communicate off the camera as well. With a lot of people. But anyway, this shit has got to end. It's 2021. I wasn't even trying to make this video. But after I watched DFRs, I was like, whoa, hold up. No. I'm not bashing. Well, actually, yeah. I'm bashing both sides. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to step up. Even I'm the shitty average Joe spec working on a crappy third gen with a crappy engine and only knows what he's doing 50% of the time. So if it takes me to step up if it takes me to step up and kick both you guys' asses and say, that's it, knock it off, guys, let's get back to being, that's it, like, get back to being cool, then I gotta fucking do it. I don't want to see nobody struggle. I want to see people work together. I've always wanted to see people work together. When people work best when they're together. Some people may work best when they're by themselves, but they have more fun when they're together. Like I'm pretty sure you can see from my videos that when I had people in the past, my videos were more fun together than they were apart, by myself. Videos are more fun as a group than it is individually. You're just chilling. You're just... It's not. What's going on, guys? Now, this is what I'm doing. No, it's like, what's up, guys? What's going on? You're joking with the boss. Come on. It's 2021, guys. It's time to stop it. Yes, 717 crew. I am 717. I don't give two craps of what anybody's saying. I am what represents 717. I am of what represents 717. One way or another, I'm gonna try to get you both guys to talk and squash this bullshit up, because this is going on for too long. Andy, and let's not mention about dead channels, because if it wasn't for my kids clapped out shitbox, you made a whole series on that. That's what saved you. I know, I see your views and I see stuff, and your shit was just as dead, my friend. Just as dead. I wonder why that is, though. If you can go back and see all the videos that they made before when they were all together, everybody was living good, eating good, being wealthy, happiness. Stop throwing shots. It goes for anybody. Regardless of what beef you have in the past, let go of your shit, because it's not worth it in the end. You only have one life to live. The life is too short to stay mad at people, and you need to let go. You need to let go. There's been time where I'm kicking my own self in the ass right now because I've been bitter in the past, and I have blamed others for my own mistakes. And I can admit that I was wrong. I was selfish, and I was a child, which now I'm growing up. And I know right from wrong, and I know the things I should and shouldn't do. And you guys should too. That's it. That's all the video I'm going to make today. So, I didn't even get to my damn intro. Out in 1887, iRug ZLS2 slept. Or is it? Find out soon. It's something big. Stage 4. Actually, yeah, stage 4. Stay tuned. Also on the Mustang, I'm putting the Coyote engine in it. So, with all that being said, be sure to follow my Instagram, YouTube. All that stuff is down below. Both of their channels that will have in the description as well, down below. Dragon is down below. The multi-channel is down below. I actually gotta get started making videos, gaming videos. It's hard when you're working 60, 55, 60, 65 hours a week. It's kind of hard to put some stuff in. Plus, not to mention when you come home, you really don't. It's kind of don't want to make a video because it's hard. But there's times where I'm trying to get back into it and suck it up because I owe it to you guys. I'm not trying to be a hypocrite here after what I just said earlier. I owe it to you guys. You guys deserve it. Because without God, none of this stuff is even possible. None of it. Be sure to keep it TZ all the way to the end, guys. Dragon is always looking fresh to death. Oh man, it's gonna be a big change. Change is coming. Be sure to follow my Instagram, all my stuff. forward to seeing you guys. Take care. Have a great day. Whoa!